Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to talk about plug cutters and foam. This is a cross-linked foam, not EVA, but essentially it has the same type of floating properties. It's a dense foam, but not as dense as some foams. And the reason why I like this with a little bit less density to it is because I believe that when the fish bite down on these softer foams, and it's not like one fish is going to destroy it. I've fished with one fly all day long, and it still held up. It had teeth marks, but it still held up and continued to catch fish. But anyway, it's a cross-linked foam, which a lot of the foam that you get in these fly shops, if you really look back to find out, they are a cross-linked foam. I'm not going to get into the specific engineering details of foams because I am not that well versed with it. But I can tell you, just like EVA foam, cross-linked is a closed cell foam, and it's a very tight cell foam. Anyway, the foam and these cutters. Okay, so why do I feel that this cutter right here, along with the other sizes that I'm going to have, I'm thinking about somewhere around an 1/8 inch to 3/16 so that you can plug cut, these 1/8 inch, 3/16 little strands of EVA foam where you can make ants, or other bugs that will have more of a round body to them, and you don't have to form or cut them. You just pretty much tie them to the top of your hook and you go for it. But anyway, this cutter right here, and we'll get down to a little bit closer detail on it. If you look inside there, you can see it's drilled all the way through. Okay, this part here is turned to where I've got on the shell, the casing, the outside diameter of this plug cutter, that is only 1/64 of an inch thick, or 0.015, I believe it is, 64th or 0.015 thickness. So what that means is you're not going to have to worry about sharpening these because they are they're just going to maintain their edge all the way through. There's no dulling of this edge. And the other thing is, this one is made out of a hot rolled steel, but I ordered cold rolled steel because cold rolled steel has a much higher tensile strength, or whatever you call it. It's a stronger steel. Cold rolled steel is a stronger steel. So that's what they'll be made out of. And I don't know if I said, but I'm going to have the 1/8 inch. I think I went on a tangent after that. I'm going to have 1/8 inch, 1/4 inch, 5/16, 3/8, 7/16, and 1/2 inch. Those are going to be the plug cutters. And I will be selling them. They'll be on my Etsy store. You can find that through my website, which is the frugalflyrodder.com. And these will sell individually for $15 a piece. However, I'm going to have packages on the high end and low end, with all of them both packages having 3/8 of an inch. It'll be, the small package will be 1/4 inch, 5/16, 3/8, and the large package will be 3/8, 7/16, and 1/2 inch. But anyway, let me go back to this view right here and explain why that hole is in there, okay, and why this does not have any slots cut in it to relief slots so that you can stick a pin, a bodkin, a knife, or something down in there to push it out. I mean, when I cut these, I cut them on my drill press, and I can plunge cut these and then pull it up like you see in this video here, and just slide it out and go right to the next cut, and plunge cut. And the thing is, it's not only simple, it allows me to get really close on my cuts. I mean, really close on the cuts, so that I can get more pieces in here. being that you can get them that close together in both directions, and these are going to be 1 inch by 4 by 4, you can get at least with the 5/16 inch cutter, you can get at least 64 of them. You know, obviously you can get 8 across and 8 down, 64 pieces. You know, for $6 is pretty darn good if you have these cutters. I will also have bagged these. I'm not sure of the pricing yet, but you know, I'll have these already cut and bagged, where if you don't want to get the plug cutter, you can buy the plugged cut foam. But anyway, back again, I'm jumping around here. I'm sorry about that. Back to the cutter, and like I said, it's a 1/64 of an inch wall on the cutting side. And the cut for the size of the foam being cut is going to be approximately 1/64 of an inch, or actually a 32nd of an inch smaller than the plug cutter. This plug cutter is 5/16, and the hole will be 5/16. I don't know what it is as far as 30 seconds goes. 7 30 seconds? 9 30 seconds? 7? 9. 9 30 seconds, I believe. But anyway, yeah, because of that, only going back 1/4 of an inch, let me grab one of the ones I've already cut here. So I've got a piece of foam here, all right, and when the cutter comes down, and you can see it in this video, it goes all the way down, and then because of this foam being 1 inch, all right, and it only has a 3/4 inch barrel, when it cuts, this automatically pops out 1/4 of an inch, where you can get a hold of it and put it in your little jars, or however you're going to keep them, or in a bag or whatever. The relief hole, this relief hole that goes all the way through, the reason why that is there, I didn't have to have it, but the reason why it's there is because with the foam, it doesn't have a suction that prevents you from pulling out. Because if I didn't have that hole in there and I pulled out like so, it would give me a pop. There you go. Okay, and we don't. You don't want that. You want to have as least resistance as possible to be able to pull the foam out of these cutters. That's why they don't need that that little window cut out in there. And these are better for it, because they're just smoother all the way through and all the way around, and you'll get a more consistent cut this way. But again, they'll be on sale hopefully by the end of next week, by March 1st, I believe, somewhere around there, first week of March. And if I haven't said already, these will be $15 a piece, and then I'll have the different sizes. I think I did cover that on the small sizes, a small set and a large set. And then I'll also have the complete set if you'd want to do a complete set. So if you've got any questions on this, feel free to let me know, and I'll do my best to answer them for you. But if you do get these, you're going to absolutely love them, and it'll be the last set of plug cutters that you're going to have to buy, because these things should last a very long time. Anyway, this is Mike. Until the next video, we'll catch you later.